Welcome to everyone in the room this morning and everyone watching us online. Whatever time or place you do that, you are welcome here. We are one big community. And so this is a day where a lot is going on. You'll see in front of us the Day of the Dead altar. So we're celebrating the Day of the Dead. We're also celebrating our consciousness as a community moving into the new threshold that awaits us with our new senior minister and the completion of our conscious giving campaign. So let's get started, shall we? Tabor and the band.
All right, if you all would like to stand with us, we'll sing into this day together. I'm letting in new information into this body. I'm changing the old pathways in my mind. I know there's a no going back, 'cause I'm running on a different track. I'm letting my soul be renewed today. Let's sing that again. I'm letting in new information into this body. I'm changing the old pathways in my mind. I know there's a no going back, 'cause I'm running on a different track. I'm letting my soul be renewed today. Love and abundance. I'm letting the love and abundance come my way. I'm making room in my life for all I dream. I know I am what I believe, so I'm holding up a vision of me in perfect flow with the infinite every day. I'm letting in new information into this body. I'm changing the old pathways in my mind. I know there's a no going back, 'cause I'm running on a different track. I'm letting my soul be renewed today. Sing it out. I'm letting the love and abundance come my way. I'm making room in my life for all I dream. I know I am what I believe, so I'm holding up a vision of me in perfect flow with the infinite. Imperfect flow with the infinite every day. Imperfect flow with the infinite every day. Well, good morning. Why don't you take a minute to greet some of those friendly faces out there? love to invite our teachers and our kiddos up to the stage. Come on and meet your teachers. I think they're coming somewhere. Yes, teachers. Hello. Here they come. They're coming. They're hanging in the back. Kiddos, if you're here with us today, meet your teachers up and we'll up here on stage and we'll sing you out to your classroom, which is this beautiful outdoor sanctuary we have. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. Got Mother Nature and the human race. The world's got trees and bumblebees, rivers and lakes and the open seas, mountains and valleys and animals too, and a sun that shines on me and you. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, I'm glad to be on it. Hooray for the world, it's a special place. Got Mother Nature and the human race. Got Mother Nature and the human race. One thing I forgot to mention is that Ryland's here for the teen group. So if there are any teens in the audience as well, Ryland will meet you in the back for a teen group today. Yeah.
Good morning. My name's Philip Flores. I am today's practitioner of the day. One thing that practitioners love to do is we love to pray. So if you find any one of us wearing a stole, Cindy's wearing one, so is Kalish, and I think Wanda is as well, and Mary back there. And there's plenty of other ways that we actually can provide prayer to our community, both here in person and online. So there's a slide that will show up, maybe, right there. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start us off with a brief benediction. So know with me that there's only one sacred divine power, one source, and from this one source come the many, me, you, everything. And that is sacred, that is holy, that is divine. And we're all connected. Whether we know it or not, I know that that is the truth. And the truth for me is the truth for you. And that truth is that we are love, that we are connection, that we are whole, complete, and perfect. And so I open up my awareness, open up my heart on today's talk from Reverend Debora on our sacred connection. And I let that come in and inspire me and lift me to my greater good. And so I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able. And on this spiritual journey, I am ready for this. And so are you. And so it is.
Loving Spirit dwells in me. This is my divinity. As with here and now. Where there's error, let me love. May I have no fear. All the power, all the glory, I surrender, let it be. Loving Spirit dwells in me now and evermore. Well, as I was watching the rivers rise this week, I don't know if any of you got to peek at the rivers. They're very high right now, and this song came through, not through me. It's a beautiful song by Connie Lim, and it felt really appropriate to bring, and especially in the world that I live in right now, that you all might live in too. It's like water and all its features, and it as a teacher is just a beautiful, beautiful thing. Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Time. Water be my teacher, water carry me, teach me transformation, take me to the sea. Tell me how you break through rock, flow around what tries to block. Water be my teacher, Water carry me, water be my teacher. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water be my teacher, water carry me. Water carry me, water carry me.
So beautiful. And when you think about, what are we, 90% water? You think that water is carrying us, isn't it? Well, I realized at the welcome, I forgot to tell you who I was. So I'm Reverend Debora Gay. I'm the staff minister here at Bellingham. And I will be continuing as your staff minister, even with our wonderful new senior minister, Reverend Abigail. Just because I had people coming up, is this the last time we're going to see you? No. You'll see me. So this is the last Sunday of our Conscious Intention program. And it brought through a lot of processing for myself. So much that I woke up in the middle of the night one day this week with the question, what do I really believe in? That was echoing in my mind. And I wonder if you've found times in your life where you really got called up short and you were challenged to really look again at, what do I believe in about life? So we're living in so much change, so much turmoil, so much transition in our world. And our media reflects to us a world that's filled with fear, a world that looks at power conflicts, a world view that looks at violence. But that's not the world that I want to live in. How about you? Those are not the thoughts I'm having inside of me. And so I've realized that it is a time to truly take hold of my own belief system. And I don't do this very often, but there is a quote in the Bible that says, all things are possible to those who believe, or it's a paraphrase of what's in the Bible. But that is a tremendous promise, and it has far-reaching implications that I want to talk with you today. And I'm going to start with a story about a time that I was really challenged about my own belief in the power of good and my own belief that this was a universe that says yes to me. I was deciding if I should keep working at the job I was in, or if I should apply for a different job in the government I worked for, or if I should consider early retirement. So I have a pattern when I'm facing a big financial decision. And that pattern is I use math as my comfort language. And what I mean by that is I fill notebook up with time after time of, okay, here's my income, here's my expenses, here's what's left over. An entire notebook of repeating that over and over again because I wasn't convinced the first time. Right? Maybe I forgot something. And so I was finding myself doing this, trying to figure out, is this pension going to be enough? Because with early retirement, it's not as much as I thought it was going to be. And so I just was not at peace with the decision. So lucky for me, I have a wonderful friend who is a financial advisor and a science of mind practitioner. And so I brought all of my stuff, all of my facts and figures and notebooks full of numbers to her, which she then gave to her financial expert to go over. And the expert came back with this conclusion. Let me get the words just right. This is a good choice. Now, at the time, I had no idea that what Spirit was doing was setting me up for my next career, my second career, which was to be a full-time minister. You would have thought I would have gotten a clue because I'd been in school for 5 years because I had to do it part-time because I was working full-time. But you know how you're clueless some of the times when you're right on the edge of a big decision? That was me. So my friend talked me through all the numbers about what it would be like if I retired early. And I was still anxious. And so I said, maybe a little bit flippantly, I want a guarantee. I want a guarantee that I'm going to be okay. So she said, pull out your checkbook. Now you can tell this was a few years ago. But she said, give me your checkbook. And she pulled out one of my check deposit slips. And she wrote this on it. I, Karen, RSCP, which means she's a practitioner, promise and know without a doubt that God is your source. You are and will completely be taken care of. Signed with her full name and all of the credentials she had in the financial industry. And I have carried that around with me ever since. And I'll get out and read it every once in a while. And it's always held firm for me. Now, so I go back to that original question. What do I believe in about life? So Science of Mind, this philosophy we're in, teaches that one of the basic things is a belief about life itself, that there is not a God out there, that there is a presence that's within me and within you. And there's such a freedom to releasing any remnant of the grand man who's going to disperse all the good stuff if you get his ear. So Science of Mind teaches the belief that there is a transcendent whole in which we are individualized parts. And there's nothing you need to do to make yourself worthy. There is nothing you need to take away from that wholeness. You come as wholeness. So the question remains for all of us then, is my life reflecting this? Am I centered in the unlimited source, or am I centered around limiting beliefs in blocks, beliefs in various levels of limitation? And so I ask you to look with me into this question more deeply by starting with the word faith. Eric Butterworth, comes out of the Unity Church movement, wrote a book called Spiritual Economics, and I'm going to be teaching a class using his work in a couple of weeks. He defines faith as consciousness that is centered in the universal source, and that faith is simply turning into and turning on that divine flow that's always present. And that's what my friend, my financial advisor, my practitioner did for me when she gave me the guarantee. She reminded me that I simply needed to tune into and turn on the flow in me, in my own consciousness. That it's always on, like a radio station is always on, but you don't hear it unless you're tuning into the radio station. So there's something very common in our culture called I can't-itis. You might have heard of it. You hear things like, I can't do that because I don't have enough money. Or I can't because I might get sick. Or I can't because I don't have the ability. Or I can't because there is no opportunity. Or I can't because I'm too old. So we can change the I can't pattern. And it starts with deeply knowing in yourself that you're a spiritual being living in a limitless universe. But it takes a discipline. It takes the willingness to catch any hint, even at the unconscious level, of a belief that it is limitation that blocks you, that stops you, that limits your choices. So let's look at this so it's not a surface understanding of that. We do have real needs and we do have real challenges. No Pollyannaing around that. But that does not have to be an automatic stop, an automatic wall, an automatic limit. You can have those limiting thoughts about your situation, but that's also where you can look to for great power to free yourself. It's the challenge. How will you solve the challenge? And you won't know exactly how in the moment. But you can keep your thinking on the path of, I will find the way through. That's setting creative mind into action to give you the ideas and the pathway around and through the challenge. So you'll find the means to rise above the block if you're focusing on, how do I make my way through it? So let me tell you a story how I learned this. I worked for many years in government. I rose up the ladder. I was eventually the director of program development and budget for King County, which is where Seattle is. And so some of those years, we faced shortfalls. There simply wasn't enough money projected to cover the cost of government. And so we had to think about significant cuts to the services. And at the beginning of each season, I had no idea how, but I did know that we were going to find a way through because I'd been through it so often. It'd been proved to me time after time that there were extraordinary people working in this government, and they would come up with innovations and new approaches to solve that problem. And so the nurses in public health would think about, how can we keep going to the homes of with the new moms, with their newborns, and keep the food and the training and the support going? They figured it out without requiring the moms to come into the clinics because they knew their work. The people in the parks department, we were under danger of losing a beautiful park system that had taken decades to build. And what the people in the Parks Department did was said, we can partner with a private entertainment company and start doing summer concerts and performances and bring more people to the parks, and so they have an enjoyable time, and bring more revenue in and keep our system together. So, see, they wouldn't use the words that we're using, which is they invited the consciousness of creativity in to solve the problem. But they did it intuitively, instead of just choosing to close everything down. So there's a progressive unfolding at work within each of us as we develop a more positive image of ourselves and recenter into the absolute, knowing that there is a divine power at work within you. And you practice seeing yourself breaking through the limits, being supported by a universe that says yes to you. And it's a growth process, step by step, proving it to yourself. And you always receive what you expect. Now that's the good story and the bad story, right? So it's not what you want, it's what you expect. And so you might have noticed that there are some people in the world who are always preparing for the worst. Got any friends like that? Maybe you've done it occasionally. But you're preparing for the worst so you don't feel disappointed. I get that. I know that. And so the unfortunate thing about that is that also puts the creative process into play to manifest what you are expecting. And so it doesn't work just when you're affirming something good is happening to you. The creative process will also affirm the worst that you are imagining. And that's why your thoughts and your focus is so important. So the conscious use of faith is basically giving your consent to experience good. And it's like turning on a light. It seems easy, but it's not. It's simple, but not easy. Because it involves unlearning a lifetime of instruction in looking out for all the bad stuff that's just coming around the corner. We got all trained in that view of the world. So it requires weeding out those limits, those beliefs in not enough, whenever they come up to the surface. And this is where it is a mysterious or a mystical experience. When you start to truly understand, there is a life energy moving through all life and moving through you and moving through me. And when you can feel that, when you're in the flow, when you feel like, I've got this, I see the way through, I see the next step. Even if you are holding on to, I will make my way through it, and you don't yet know the steps. Your focus is on, I know I will make my way through this. It will be revealed. And that's trusting the creative process. So the antidote to all this doubt is gratitude. So if you're feeling negative or limited or restrictive towards someone or something, you can consciously begin to bless that person or that experience that you're not very happy with. Because what you're doing is you're blessing that thing that you currently don't like because you know that there is potential for good in even that. So it's not something you do to change those things. It's a correction of the consciousness or the mentality that you are projecting. You are projecting out upon that person or that thing. You see it as limited or not good enough, and therefore that's what's reflected back to you. So instead, if you consciously switch, turn the light on, switch to blessing it, you'll see the roots of abundance, of life, of vitality coming up within that experience. Now, it may not come in the way you expected. It is likely it's not going to come the way you expected. It probably won't come from that specific person or that experience, but it will come because you've knocked on the door and said you're ready for better. You're ready for a greater good expressing in your life. We express the intention, life figures out the how. And that's the faith walk. So today as a community, we're going to do a little work together to actually cultivate that feeling of gratitude. Because that's what turns the light on, having that feeling within yourself. So as you come to know, I like to do internal processes. So I'll do a little bit of an internal process with you about experiencing gratitude, and then we'll turn that into an outer experience. So you'll have both. Are you willing to play that game with me? Yes. Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure what I would do if you'd said no. So let's just relax in our chair, and if you feel comfortable, uncross your hands or your legs. And if you like, you can close your eyes, or you can just kind of go unfocused. And I'm going to say, begin to feel the feeling of being grateful. Now, you don't turn outward and look around for things that you might give thanks for. It's not an emotional reaction to the blessing. It is an energy you stir up from within you. That is the cause. So feel gratitude, feel the warmth of gratitude moving through your body. Resist any monkey mind thoughts that might come up as, I could be grateful if I got a raise. I could be grateful if I got a promotion. No ifs, ands, or whens. Just feel grateful. Let that spirit, let that feeling of thanksgiving flood your whole being with a healing warmth. See, as you are cultivating that feeling of gratitude, you engage the life force within you, and that is what attracts the opportunities, the options, the flow for good. That's how everything begins to work in an orderly and creative way. So you feel that expression of gratitude in yourself. Let it lift you up into a joy of thanksgiving. And now is the time to shift internally from this inward cultivation of the feeling of gratitude to blessing. Blessing things in your life that you love, blessing things in your life not so much. Doesn't matter. Inside, begin to move your attention to your place of business or your job. Bless your coworkers, your customers. Bless your investments, your cash flow. Bless your home, your family. Bless your friends and your neighbors. Bless this beautiful spiritual community you are in. Bless the people sitting around you. Bless all the volunteers that support this beautiful community. Support them. Bless the musicians. Bless the practitioners. Bless the ministers. Together, we are creating a beautiful spiritual community rooted in gratitude. This is blessing done at the feeling level, at the experience level, and it changes you. It changes your thoughts, your feelings, and what you are projecting out into your world. You are projecting the living substance of the life force itself. And it's manifesting good for you and good for all around you. And so we rejoice in this bounty that we create through the consciousness of seeing it and knowing it. Grateful for the evidence of good that you see now, celebrating that this can be a source of continuing blessing for you, for your community. The outer has not changed. You have changed. And so we release this prayer of blessing out into the world through each one of us here, through each one of us online. Knowing that this good is moving through each one of us out into our world. And it is good. And with this, I simply say, with you, and so it is. Come back in. Thank you so much for doing that with me. We're now going to begin kind of part two, and you can come up, but you have to stand for just a little bit. We're going to do what I'm calling a gift presentation. And so the ushers are getting ready. We're going to conclude by a giving and receiving celebration. And so everyone in this community gives something to it. Our attendance, our participation, your time, and your financial support. And I want to acknowledge everyone who has volunteered and been part of this year's Conscious Giving program. And it's included congregants and practitioners and ministers and staff, all of us giving of our heart and our consciousness to the community. And so we are going to give a gift back to you that has been designed by members of the team working on the Conscious Giving program. And I especially want to thank Philip because he designed and created the gift for us. And so I really do appreciate every single one of you who has contributed from your own heart and your own talents to create this community. It's a beautiful, beautiful community. And so I ask the ushers to come forward. They're going to have two different kinds of baskets. One is the receiving basket. You are receiving. And so take out the gift of a bookmark. And that's been prepared by us as our gift to you. And then the other is the giving basket. And that's where you put your offering in. And if you have a giving intention form, you can put that in the giving basket. So thank you. Let us begin.
I am here to love. 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 There is a knowing that hearts stay open to this way of healing for myself, for each and every sacred being, I will generously share this infinite love. I am here to 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 love. Let's sing that again. I am here to love. 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 There is a knowing that my heart stay open to this way of healing for myself, for each and every sacred being. I will generously share this infinite love. I am here to 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 love. I'm here. There's a knowing. I am here to love. There is a knowing that my heart stay open to this way of healing for myself, for each and every sacred being. I will generously share this infinite love. To love. I am here 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 to love. There is a knowing that my heart stay open to this way of healing for myself, for each and every sacred being. I will generously share this infinite love. I will generously share this infinite love.
Yay! All right. Well, my final thing today is to give you an update on the Giving Intention program. We're going into our last week. This is our last Sunday on it. And this has been our symbol through the whole weeks, just to remind you that if you haven't yet been able to fill out your Giving Intention form, we'd ask you, if you could, to please do that by Tuesday, because they're waiting to tally things up. So you can do it with a scan. You can go to the website and do it totally online, or you can do it through paper. So here is our status report. The next slide. Yep. We are at $188,000. This is terrific. This is terrific. That is 87% of our goal, and you can tell, remember my love language was math, so I got to play with developing different forms for this. So first on this one, we have all these different ways to give. So if you haven't been able to do a pledge intention for this year, do that now. If you have been thinking, gee, I haven't increased mine from last year, let me put a little bit of an increase in that, which we'll take that too. And somebody asked me, do you have to be a member to make a giving intention form? And you do not. We will take all and any giving intentions. So, drum roll please, status report. And here we've got, this is an example of one way we can complete our goal. And it again is all built on the idea that everybody giving at a level they feel good about gets us together to our goal. And so here's one of them. My wonderful designer friend Philip has designed this beautiful vase, which he updated this week for the new option. And so if we had 5 people at 20 a month, 5 people at 50 a month, 7 people at 100 a month, 6 people at 200, we would meet our goal because we do this together. So if any of these options look good for you, that's your color. So you can find yourself in the jar and put your name on it. So that's where we are, and we will report back for the final time next week to tell you that we've reached our goal. We got somebody with prosperity consciousness. We'll get more. We'll exceed our goal. I love that. I love that. So we now have our final community speaker, who is someone you know and love, many of you. He has come to CSL, I've heard, since the year after Dr. Andrea began. And he's been involved in many aspects of supporting our buildings and has done a lot of remodeling here. So it's another way that people in the community have supported us to make us who we are today. And I want to ask you to give a warm welcome to Mike Roberts.
Good morning. Am I on?
You are.
I would say too much. I was asked today to explain why I come to CSL and why I contribute to CSL. I was also asked to keep it down to 2 to 3 hours. One of the reasons that I come to CSL is you, and you, and you. Oh, heck. All of you are the reason that I come here, both my friends to be, and those sharing a common belief in the general good of each of us. I come here also for the continuing spiritual education, the things we learn during these talks, and a reminder we get every week at CSL that we are all connected by a universal spirit and energy. As to why I contribute, my wife makes me do it. But actually, I contribute because what I experience here is very important to me, and I believe I should contribute on 2 levels. The first is financial. I have learned by being on several boards how important having a meaningful budget, both with income and expenses, is to the success of the mission of that organization. The Giving Intentions program here allows our board to accomplish that successfully. The second way I contribute is my other personally valuable commodity, my time. I encourage each of you to do both. I have a lot of training and experience in building construction and repairs, and also in facilities management in general. I consider utilizing that part of my giving and helping the center succeed and continue to serve us into the future. Thank you, and may the Spirit be with you.
Thank you, Mike. And I am Reverend Abigail Shire, your new senior minister. Pleasure to see you all, and I've had the ability to just sit back and relax while I listen to our amazing speakers the last couple of weeks. Cindy and Reverend Debora, it's been a pleasure. I'll be speaking next week if you're wondering. And I have a couple of quick announcements for you. The first is we got a notice from the Interfaith Coalition. We are partners with the Interfaith Coalition that there is a deep need for food items for the food banks. It's not confirmed yet, but there may be a reduction of SNAP benefits, which means that people who rely on the SNAP benefits for food won't be having that. And so regardless, people need to eat, and we can support feeding the food bank. So bring items this week and next week. There's a barrel in the back, and there's a list of different items that you can bring. In addition, I want to remind you that this Wednesday is the Spirit at Work breakfast, which Cindy's in charge of, and there's going to be Sandy Levy London is doing a talk called Networking Your Waking Dreams. So it gives you an opportunity to combine business and spirituality. So if you want to have your whole life have spirituality in it, this is a great opportunity to have that and network with other people as well and learn some cool things while you're at it. The next thing I want to mention is Reverend Debora mentioned it, Spiritual Economics. This is an amazing book by Eric Butterworth, and Reverend Debora is going to be teaching a class starting on November 13th online on Zoom, so everybody, even all of you watching us online, can come. And even if you don't like driving in the dark, you can just, put on your computer, and there you are in your own house. You can take this class with Reverend Debora. So please do sign up. We look forward to having you in that. And then we have care cookies for the unhoused. So we're having a cookie dough making party on Monday, November 10th from 2 to 4 p.m. And you can drop off ingredients, you can make dough, or you can bake the cookies. If any one of those calls out to you, we would love for you to participate in that. And then I wanted to mention that today, immediately following service, the Ritual team is doing a Day of the Dead experience. So if you want to participate in the Day of the Dead ritual, hang out right after service. We'll be having the ceremony here. If you're not interested, we ask you to kindly exit the room, go have coffee in the classroom, and hang out with people in there, and that would be wonderful. It's just half an hour long, the Day of the Dead ceremony. And then one last announcement. I know we don't have a slide for it, but save the date. We'll save the dates. I'm going to be installed officially on November 23rd at 2:30 p.m. This is a shindig. This is like our wedding, okay? This is like a really big deal. And it's going to be such a big deal. There's going to be visiting dignitaries from all over who are going to come on that Sunday to celebrate all of us together. And because there's going to be a lot of extra people coming in, I wanted to also arrange a shindig just for us. So we're going to be having kind of like a rehearsal dinner potluck, which is not a dinner, it's going to be a lunch, but a rehearsal lunch the day before on Saturday that's just with the people who are part of the ceremony and all of you. So we're going to have our potluck together, community potluck lunch, and then the visiting dignitaries that are in the ceremony will have an actual rehearsal after that. And then our big day will be on Sunday. So I just wanted you to put that on your calendar. The 22nd at noon, the 23rd at 2:30. I would love for you to be here. We'll be making some vows and commitments to each other. And it's going to be very, very special. I'm so looking forward to it. So that's all my announcements. Oh, what? It will be, oh yes, we do need you to RSVP to both events. so we can figure out the whole seating arrangement and everything. So we're going to be sending something out tonight via email so you can be sure you register for both events. All right, now I'm done.
All right, friends, well, let's go ahead and sing out into this beautiful day together if you're able to stand with us. Anything is possible when you believe. You know anything is possible when you believe. You can make a mountain move when you believe. You know you can make a mountain move when you believe. Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe? Don't you know that you can change your life when you believe in yourself? In yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe in yourself, when you believe, oh yeah, we're gonna make a miracle when you believe. You know you're gonna make a miracle when you believe. Everything you want, you got when you believe. You know everything you want, you got when you believe in yourself. 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 When you believe. All right. So, if you believe in this community and in each other, why don't you take a minute to kind of look around at each other and sing this next part together. I believe in me, and I believe in you. We believe in each other. There ain't nothing we can do. I said, I believe in me. Yeah, I believe in you. We believe in each other. There ain't nothing we can do. No, 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 no. Everything is possible when you believe. You know anything is possible when you believe in yourself. In yourself. When you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself. When you believe in yourself. Yeah. You all have a beautiful day, and we'll see you again soon.